Hello, YouTube and Twitch chat. I am doing my Machinedramon deck profile, officially for YouTube, and not Tier 1, to many people's dismay. Yes, this is not a Tier 1 deck profile. You have to deal with it. But this is the best Machinedramon deck I've ever seen, so there you go. That's it. We're going to go to the deck profile. If you guys like it, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to the notification on the Smash Potatoes. That way you know when all these Digimon videos go live. Also, let me know if this is how you play Machinedramon, or if you don't. Because I'm playing Black Eggs. I'm playing Black Eggs, Pogromons. If it dies, if your thing dies, or your top card, if it's Black Digimon goes to your hand. We do that because we're probably going to attack with our rookies and crash into security and try to get some value off of them. So that's it. On to the rookies. 4 copies of a Gurumon. It's Destiny Draw for your deck. That's it. That's really good. Usually you hard play them. Usually, unless you're getting flooded with rookies. What you normally want to evolve into, if it's in your hand, are the 4 copies of Chikurimon. When I built the deck originally, I wanted to go this route, because Chikurimon, I think, is good this format. And it has really done cool things for me. It's good against certain matchups. It, ruins some plays if they hit Chikurimon security. So the 4 copies of it's pretty good. It gives you some defense in the deck. It doesn't have a whole lot of defense and security. Yeah, good card. Love to see it. That's it for rookies, though. Only 8. You don't need too many because you will be hard playing your cards. You will be. Trust me. On to champions. Very simple lineup. 4 copies of Gardramon. This thing's a blocker that can't attack, but it has a cool effect, an inheritable effect. When attacking, trash a machine or sideboard, draw 2 cards. So your deck is effectively playing 8 copies of Destiny Draw. So it does make Machinedramon really consistent. I think it's one of the reasons why the deck is actually kind of working for me. It's because it's playing so much Destiny Draw that it is just drawing all its cards. It's unbreaking itself. It's getting all the cards in trash. It's really good. So 4 copies of the Gardramon there. And then 2 copies of Grumblemon because hybrid for game is really cool. That's all it is, though. You do want to play some champions in case you do want to evolve into some of your level 5s, which we will get into right now. Starting off with 5 copies of Metal Tyrannomon. This card's one of the best in the deck. When you evolve, you reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. You add a level 6 Digimon card machine that is traced to your hand. Trash the rest. Sometimes it misses. That's unfortunate. But sometimes you do mill other level 5s that you need later from Machinedramon, which is good. It's inheritable, gives you reboot, which is really good. We play 3 copies of Andromon, which does the same Wind Evolving effect, but it's inheritable as blocker. So having blocker and reboot in the same stack of your Machinedramon is really cool. We play 1 copy of Metal Mamamon, which has the same Wind Evolving effect as these guys, but the inheritable deletes something 5 costs or less when attacking. So it's good at doing little spot removal things. Just if something is annoying and in the way, you can pop it. That's what it's there for. But it's not super great or anything, which is why we're only playing 1 copy of it. We're playing 1 copy of Megadramon, the one that's inheritable blocker. It's a level 5 cyborg, which is why we're playing it. And sometimes you want to have blocker, which is why I'm playing 4 cards with blocker and inheritable. Blocker is really good to have. 1 copy of Gigadramon. It's also treated as red, not a big deal. Inheritable opponents turn plus 2,000. So ideally, when you have reboot, blocker, and plus 2,000, your Machinedramon gets kind of thick, which is good. You want your Machinedramon to be kind of thick. That's all I gotta say about that. We play 1 copy of BT8 Metal Greymon because its Wind Digivolving effect is good. The Digivolving popping something small is good. And it also lets you Judgment of the Blade. It lets you attack unsuspended Digimon, which, again, comes in handy with Machinedramon, right? Maybe they're not attacking with their big stacks or whatever. You just fucking kill them with the Metal Greymon. So it's good. We play 1 copy of Volcanomon. It's a cyborg, a level 5 cyborg. It is blocker, which is okay. And it's inheritable security plus 1. So if you stick it underneath your Machinedramon, that's security plus 1. And in tandem with this Megadramon from EX3, also has security plus 1 inheritable. So if you have both of these, you're making a very aggressive Machinedramon, which is good. On play, delete 2 things, 3,000 DP or less. So if your opponent is going wide on you with small dudes, you can play this in board clear, which is kind of cool. We're playing 1 copy of the Megadramon that gives you plus 2,000 during your turn. Really good inheritable, a 1 of. Don't need it too often, but being able to attack with 13,000 can come up sometimes. And we actually play 2 copies of the last level 5, the EX3 Metal Greymon. It's there for the piercing. If you can like get piercing with multiple security attack on top of Metal Greymon, which can attack any Digimon, your Machinedramon stack kind of gets scary. So it's pretty cool. And when attacking, you pop 4,000 less. It comes up sometimes. That's it for level 5s. We are playing a lot of them though. Like what, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 15. We play 15 because we need them for our big boss monster, Machinedramon, which we play 4 copies of. So for those of you that don't know, Machinedramon costs 12 to play, but when you play it, you can take 5 of these level 5 cyborgs from your trash or hand. So it stacks you up on all your inheritables that you could need at any given time, which is really cool. It's a big toolbox in that sense. It also can't be DP reduced, and all turns, if it would be deleted, you just trash 2 sources instead. So Machinedramon survives a long time. That's the whole gimmick of the deck. You play your Machinedramon, give it a big stack, and then you do something crazy, like evolve it onto Chaosdramon. Into Chaosdramon, sorry. It costs 1 to evolve if you evolve it on top of Machinedramon, otherwise it costs 4. On player when evolving, you may place up to 3 red or black level 5 cards with cyborg and traits with different names from your hand to trash under bomb dissolution cards. You evolve 1. So it kind of does interesting things. I have done the combo where you hard play your Machinedramon and then you evolve and then you get like a fucking ridiculously large stack. Very thick stack, chat. Very huge stack. Very girthy stack. Chaosdramon helps you with that. And it also has an alternate effect. If we were deleted or returned to the hand from the hand or deck, or return a hand or deck, you may trash level 5s in the sources instead. So it's really good against the Melga matchup in particular, because they can't bounce your Chaosdramon if you have a stack. And if you have block or inheritables underneath it, they're not doing anything to you. They're not. Anytime they try to, you just trash your sources. Like, if you can get the full stack on Melga, you do win that match. I have won matches against Melga in testing with that combo. That is how you beat Melga, and that's it. So that's all for level 6s. We do play one final boss monster as a game-ending, wonderful, insane, top-end, completely unnecessary, but fun to get off, and really good at parties. One copy of starter deck, Ragnarlordmon. Oh god. Alright. So for those of you that don't know what this card does, we are going to read this card verbatim here. So you DNA Digivolve using a red and a black, level 6. Okay, for free. Great. And when Digivolving, can I get a blitz in the chat? Because it blitzes. Also, when DNA Digivolving, for every 4 cards in your Digivolution cards, delete one of your opposed Digimon with play cost of 20 or less, which is the whole everything, and trash the top card of your opponent's security stack. So if you have 2 big Machinedramon stacks, you're trashing at least 3 cards from security, and then you blitz in their face, and you win You win. On all turns, 1 per turn, if a card's removed from the security stack, unsuspend. You see? It's so fucking funny when it goes off. It's hilarious. I have won the occasional game with Ragnarlordmon. It is super win more. But I will say it's really good against those decks that play annoying options like security control and other things like that. Holy Flame can be annoying. It can be. Anyway, so that's it for the Digimon. The Ragnarlord comes up sometimes, but it's usually win more. It's really funny though. It's hilarious. On the Tamers, I'm a very big fan of Izzy and Joe in this format and in this deck. If your opponent has 2 more Digimon, you gain 2 memories on your turn. When your black Digimon dies on your opponent's turn, suspend, gain a memory. Or sorry, draw a card, not gain a memory. The reason why I like this card is that people, when they're playing against Machinedramon, tend to go wide against you because they might not be able to interact with your big black stack. So instead, they're going to try to go around your big black stack. You know, they're going to try to build wide so they can go around it. And it's really good against decks like Bloomlord that like to go wide, or Jessamon that like to go wide. So Izzy and Joe is really, like, you get a lot of memory. You get a lot of memory with this card. That's kind of crazy. I played 1 copy of Tai Kamiya, Memory Tamer, the original one, the original black one, just to gain your 3 memory every turn. And it gives you all your black Digimon plus 1 on CP. So it makes your Machinedramon blocker like 14,000, which is good. It's really good. And the we play one copy of Analog Youth. Um, this is the 50th card of the deck, this Analog Youth. I'm not super sold on it, but playing it and milling 2 level 5 machines does sound really good. And if your big stack somehow does die, I mean, you get to gain a memory, but that never comes up. I'm not sold on this. It could probably be another one of this, and it'd probably be fine. Just so you guys know. I don't think you need Analog Youth in this deck at all. And then that leaves 8 cards in our deck. 8 options. We play 4 copies of Ultimate Connection. Costs 1 to play. When you play it, you discard a card, gain 2 memory, draw a card. So it nets you even card advantage, but it lets you gain a memory, essentially. And if they hit it in security, it's a Hammer Spark. Lets you trash a card or draw a card. So, like, you get to play Hammer Spark in your black deck, which is fun. And we play 4 copies of Attack of the Heavy Mobile Digimon that lets you trash a Cyborg machine, and then you get Rush and Blitz, which is great. Who doesn't like Rush, and who doesn't like Blitz? Everyone on my chat likes Blitz. And then the security effects are kind of cool. You may trash a Digimon card or Cyborg machine as traits to delete one of your opponent's Digimon whose play cost is less than or equal to the trash card's play cost. So, like, if you discard, you know, a fucker like this, you can pop something with a play cost of 12 or less, which is basically Gaia Force. But usually discarding one at level 7s, popping something like 7 or 8 costs or smaller. That's usually what you do. So it makes for good security removal too, which is nice. That's it for the deck profile, guys. That is Machinedramon for you. Not tier 1 again, but it is a really fun deck. Like, take it to locals and have a good time with it, to be honest. And it's, someone was asking in chat, if it's budget, yeah, it's like $100. Like, not even. The only expensive card is Machinedramon, I think. Maybe it's $100 because of that. That's it. Let me know what you think about the deck profile. These are actually just lying around here, so I'll talk about them real quick. I was trying out for a little bit the blue route with Kaiser Nails, because like the fun play is like you play Machinedramon, you evolve into Chaosdramon, you Kaiser Nail out the Machinedramon for 4, you put your 5 Digimon underneath it, and then you're gaining 5 memory. So by actually doing that, you gain a memory and a body, and then it's even easier at that point to DNA Digivolve into Ragnarlordmon. So that was a thing that I was trying for a bit. And if you have the Kaiser Nails and like Vmons and stuff like that, you could consider giving it a try as well. It is really funny. But this version, I found more consistent. So that's just me. I think it's because the Higurumon actually lets you discard a card from your hand when you play it, as opposed to jamming Vmon. When you just have Demi Vmon as your reg, you draw a card. It's kind of cool. But the Higurumon lets you go deeper. So yeah, just so you know, that is a way you could do things as well. Because doing a Kaiser Nail Ragnarlord play is hilarious. Anyway, that's it for the deck profile, guys. Let me know in the comments, and we'll see you later. Bye!